Good afternoon. Here is the news at 4. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu inaugurates housing project in Agboyi, Ketu. National Population Commission promises to deliver credible and acceptable census. On the foreign scene, ECOWAS Commission officially suspends Republic of Niger. In sports, Super Falcons drops places in latest FIFA World Ranking. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has officially inaugurated the Greenwich Garden, a 101-unit housing project delivered by the Dele Oshinawa-led administration Agboyi Ketu in conjunction with the private sector. Speaking at the event, Governor Sanwo-Olu commended the council leadership for providing the housing units for residents. The governor, who urged other council chairmen to emulate Agboyi Ketu through peer review to ensure more development at the grassroots, pledged his administration's commitment to create an enabling environment for positive sector, as well as partnering developers to provide more decent and affordable houses for Lagosians.
It's an opportunity for us to encourage others to take this as a worthwhile effort at bridging the housing deficit that we have in our community. On our part as a government, we're determined to ensure that we create that ambience, that enabling environment to ensure that developers like Belfort come forward. We also raise required allocation and build all of the houses that are required to meet the yearnings of our citizens.
Earlier, the chairman of Agboyi Ketu, Dele Oshinawa, expressed optimism that the housing unit will beautify the landscape and increase economic activities in the council area.
Our objective is in tandem with Mr. Governor's main goal under the Teams Plus agenda. Through the fourth pillar M, making Lagos a 21st century economy by substantially reducing the housing deficit, two different strategies. This includes partnering with the private sector to deliver a significant number of housing units that are affordable, safe and decent people residing in Lagos State.
The inauguration of the housing scheme coincide with the 20th anniversary of the creation of the 37 local council development areas in Lagos by President Bola Tinubu. The Lagos State government has urged members of the public to be vigilant of fake traffic enforcement personnel who pretend to be government officials taking advantage of unsuspecting motorists. Commissioner for Transportation Oluwaseun Oshiyemi issued the warning, highlighting the presence of imposters falsely claiming affiliation with various local government areas and government agencies. Oshiyemi emphasized that stringent actions will be taken against anyone caught engaging in such activities, aligning with the provisions of the Lagos State Transport Reform Law 2018. He assured the public that concerted efforts are underway to rid the roads of these imposters, urging everyone to be cautious, avoid falling victim of these deceitful individuals, and promptly report any suspicious encounter to the Ministry of Transportation. In recent event, the Lagos State Task Force and the Transport Operations Compliance Unit of the Ministry of Transportation successfully apprehended and exposed fraudulent enforcement personnel who were then prosecuted for their actions. The Lagos State government has continued its dialogue with property owners on drainage setbacks by meeting those on the corridor of Lekki County, Ikota GRA, Ajero, Agungi, and environs, yielding to their plea to be given time to come up with workable options that will re-establish the setbacks without demolitions. Speaking with the property owners and residents at Lausa, the Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, alongside the Special Advisor on Environment, Kunle Rotimi Akodu, said the state is committed to re-establishing the drainage setbacks, which have now been blocked by some residents or converted to access roads. Wahab said the government is determined to find a realistic solution to the flooding in the areas, and as a result of these, the 31 meters drainage alignment would be reestablished and 66-meter setbacks on both sides would be recovered. He said all the property owners whose fences fell within the drainage setbacks will be served mandatory contravention notices as the law demands, while enforcement will be the last option. The Federal Ministry of Women Affairs has collaborated with stakeholders to enhance menstrual hygiene among women and girls in Nigeria. They made the commitment during the National Dialogue on Menstrual Health and Hygiene Management, MHHM, in Nigeria, with the theme Accelerating Effort for Eradicating Menstrual Poverty. The director overseeing the Office of the Permanent Secretary, Francis Adebisi, said the dialogue would enable the ministry to reflect on challenges and experiences women and girls go through during the monthly cycle. Now to the rest of the stories. The National Population Commission, NPC, has assured that it will deliver a credible, reliable, and acceptable population census in the country. NPC Chairman Nasir Issa Kwara gave the assurance at the launch of the 2023-2024 Nigeria Demographic Health Survey, NDHS, and reconstruction of the Akwa Ibom State NPC office building. Kwara, who was represented by the Federal Commissioner for Akwa Ibom State, Benedict Opong, said that remodeled building was in preparation for the next population and housing census, stressing that the commission would leave no stone unturned in providing the necessary facilities for a comfortable work environment for its personnel. He explained that the objectives of the 2023-2024 NDHS is to gather high-quality data on a wide range of vital indicators, including fertility rates, maternal and child health, contraceptive use, childhood mortality, gender-related issues, nutrition, HIV/AIDS awareness, and more. The Nigeria Immigration Service, NIS, sensitized Nigerians in some communities on the heels of illegal migration. Men and officers of Seme Border Command and Lagos State Border Command came out in hundreds to mark the celebration of Anti-SOM Week and sensitization campaign on irregular migration. Speaking, the Comptroller of Seme Border Command, NIS, Douglas Audu, said Nigerians should follow due process while traveling out of the country by obtaining their passport in designated passport offices and visa at the embassy. Audu said that many got carried away by golden promises only for the victims to fall into the pit of slavery, child labor, and organ harvest. Hence, the need to sensitize Nigerians on the ills of smuggling of migrants. In foreign news, the Commissioner of the Economic Community of West African State, ECOWAS, has officially suspended the Republic of Niger by all sub-regional bodies until constitutional order is restored in the country. And this is contained in a statement by the regional organization following the decisions taken at the Summit of Heads of State and Government. The December 10th summit recognized that Mohamed Bazoum government had effectively been overthrown by a military coup. The sub-region body also announced the maintenance of sanctions against Niger. In sport now, Nigeria Super Falcons dropped 2 places from 32nd to 34th in the final FIFA Women's World Ranking for 2023. The Falcons, however, remain number 1 in Africa, despite recording impressive results in the Paris 2024 Olympic and WAFCON 2024 qualifiers against Ethiopia and Cape Verde. It was not enough to move the Falcons up. In the last ranking that was published in August, the 9-time African champions moved up 8 places from 40th to 32nd. That's it on the news at 4. But just before we go, speed thrills but kills. Please do not drive beyond specified speed limits. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Watch us live on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, on YouTube. Subscribe and watch all our previous programs and news on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration constructed watch towers with alarm bells and perimeter fences in model colleges? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has officially inaugurated the Greenwich Garden, a 101-unit housing project delivered by the Dele Oshinawo-led administration in Agboiketu in conjunction with the private sector. The National Population Commission (NPC) has assured that it will deliver a credible, reliable, and acceptable population census in the country. We also told you that the Commission of the Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS) has officially suspended the Republic of Niger by all sub-regional bodies until constitutional order is restored in the country. And finally, in sport, Nigeria Super Falcons dropped 2 places from 32nd to 34th in the final FIFA Women's World Ranking for 2023. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to newsroom@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adesuwa Ejoyoka. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.
Gets you locked down all day, all time with that traffic report, just as and when you want it, with great music and lots more. Lagos Traffic Radio.